Today we are coming to a Japanese dollar store in Toronto, and there really are none of these except for this one. We don't have Daiso or anything like that. I think only in Vancouver and BC they have Daiso, which is unfortunate, but we have a place called Umomo, which I think is rather new, like they opened up within the past 2 years, and I've always wanted to go, but I've never been because it's like oddly inconveniently just outside of like the city. You need like a car to get here really. So yeah, I rented a little car today and we are going to this Japanese dollar store to get some organizational stuff, maybe some new chopsticks because we lost all of ours in our move except for one set. So let's go shopping, and then if it's difficult filming things because usually I have too many things in my hands, I'll show you guys what I get when I get home as well. I'm not sure if anyone would remember from the Japan vlogs. This is like 4 years ago. Even in Australia, I used to own this, and I got it from 3 coins in Sunshine City in Ikebukuro. It's so funny to see it here. They even have Japanese vending machine coffee. Like, what? This is crazy. So we finished at the dollar store, and now we're going to the Galleria supermarket, which is like a Japanese and Korean grocery store that has everything. So we're gonna get lunch here, eat in the car, grab some groceries, and head back home. It's so busy in here. I already lost my boyfriend. Hey guys, so it is another day. I want to show you what I got from the dollar store. I didn't vlog much that day because honestly the weather here lately is miserable, like, and it makes me so sleepy. Like, I'm just everyday low energy sleepy, but this is what winter is like in Canada. It's the worst. I mean, what's new? I always tell you guys this every single year, but anyway, I have energy today surprisingly. So let's show you what I got from Umomo, the big Japanese dollar store here in Toronto, on the outskirts of Toronto. It's not at all close. It's like you have to drive 20 minutes to get there if you live in downtown. Worth it though. I'm so glad I went. So I actually already unpacked and started using things because that's how lazy I am. Everything that we got came to about $140, and we got a lot of stuff. We got a new nail clipper because my boyfriend's been using the same one since before I knew him, and it's gross. It's like rusty and stuff. So I finally convinced him to get a new nail clipper, and we got this super cute one from the Japanese dollar store. It's got flowers all over it. Oh my gosh. We got 2 packs of rice seasoning. I'll show you the other one as well. The one that we were using is like a cherry blossom plum one, and this one is just regular, I think. I don't know. Vegetable rice seasoning. I love rice seasoning. Honestly, it changes the game. I eat a lot of rice. I got a bunch of stickers because I send out mailers on my Patreon. So I got stickers that I can use to put on my letters to make them more fun and cute. Little stationery stuff. I got a earwax cleaner. TMI, I like cleaning my boyfriend's earwax out of his ears because I'm a freak. I also got a new brown Japanese eyeliner because I finally ran out of my DUP one that I bought when I was living in Japan. Can you believe that? How have I used it for 4 years and it only just ran out now? Insane, shocking. So yeah, I got a new one of these. I think this was like $17, but I love Japanese eyeliner. They honestly make the best ones. I haven't used a Western eyeliner brand in God knows how long. Easily like 6 years. I also got these. I love this brand's steam mask stuff, and this one's the one if you're having like a sore throat. I don't have COVID, but I just thought it was fun. I was like, why not? Let's have fun, try it out. So it gets hot. It's like heat packs in a mask that's made of like gauze, but it smells like honey. It's like honey infused. So it gets steamy, and it just is supposed to soothe a sore throat. Anyways, I tried these once before when I was living in Japan, and they're so relaxing. So I figured like have fun with it. Then we got the all-time best, the favorite, the eye mask version of this. They didn't have the lavender scent, which was unfortunate, but they did have the rose one, which is second best for me. And I used this once already and I had the best sleep in forever. Like usually I wake up in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. to like go to the bathroom or something. I didn't wake up once throughout the night. It was amazing. Oh my god, these are so good. I love them. Basically same concept. They get warm over the eyes with heat packs and they release a scent, but this one's rose scented. Love them, love them. I also got an oven mitt because I don't have oven mitts, shocking, and I burnt my thumb last week really badly. So I figured I need proper oven mitts. I also got this basket thing because I want to better sort my wires under my desk. So I figured this would hopefully work, but it turns out it's not wide enough for my desk, so it's probably not going to work out, unfortunately. I really need a better desk organization method. Mine's chaotic. I'll show you right now. Oh my god, my coffee cup looks disgusting. But what's more so, like, I get annoyed trying to work because this is what it's like, and my feet get tangled in it and I'm kicking them, but I need them accessible so I can plug stuff in and out, like my lights and my camera chargers, and it's just chaos. So if you guys have any tips and places to get good desk organization stuff that's cheap and will fit on a small desk space, let me know, because I've been putting up with this for years and I don't know why. But let's head to the kitchen and show you the rest of the stuff that I got. I got 2 of these really cute small like rice bowls, food bowls, because not only are they stunning and cute and they are only $2.50 each, but I love portion controlling with small bowls like this. And that's one thing that I loved about when I lived in Japan, is all of our dishes were really small and cute. So it was easy to portion control your food without overloading your stuff. So I got 2 of this style and 2 of this style. So same look, just different sakura theme. And I think they're so cute and match everything so easily because of the nice muted colors. I got a bread knife because we needed one, and I was just talking about it like the day before, and I saw it at the dollar store and I figured, you know what, this is meant to be, so I got a bread knife. I got chopsticks, so this is all the sets that I got, which is a little hard to see, but we got one plain wood one dark and red one with the flowers on it. I actually got 2 of this lighter one with the polka dots, one in a dark pink, one in a light pink, but the dark pink ones are dirty. And then I got this dark wood one with this sakura on it as well, because we threw out all our old chopsticks. And for a while I thought that we lost them, but then my boyfriend reminded me we decided to throw them out because they were like raw wood and just a little grimy. I also got some metal ones because although they're a little more difficult to eat with, they are easier to clean and they last forever because they're metal. So I got 2 sets of these. This was the other flavor of rice seasoning that we got, the plum, I think. I honestly don't know, is there English somewhere? Ume shisho. Yeah, so plum. Furekake! We also got this big bin because my boyfriend's protein powder was being stored in a huge bag, and every time he used it, it would spill all over stuff and it drove me insane. So we got a user-effective bin that he can store his protein powder in, so when he refills, it's not as messy. Hopefully. And now that's everything that we got from the dollar store, I think. I might be missing something if I unpacked it, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Otherwise, we also went to Galleria Supermarket, which is bigger than the regular Gallerias, and we got some groceries from there. We mostly went just to get instant food that we could eat, but I wanted to get like Korean soup stock, like a beef soup. I don't know if there's anything special about this, but I wanted to get it because I want to start doing hot pot for us. We are obsessed with soup this year. Like, all we eat is soup. It's insane. So I got some ingredients from the Korean supermarket for making like hot pot, I guess you could say. I also got this Korean version of Spam, or luncheon meat, because people like say this is so much better than Spam, and I'm curious because you know me, I eat so much Spam. Then I also got some hot dog package for making hot dog. Anyway, I wanted to have my boyfriend try this because we went to H Mart the other week and I thought I purchased this frozen, but apparently I was out of it, and I actually bought japchae Korean pancakes. How do I mix that up? Hotdog versus japchae pancakes. I don't know. I wasn't reading apparently. But anyway, these are amazing. If you haven't tried them, go to a Korean supermarket. They're basically just the definition of getting fat. So good. And I also got more of my barley tea because I love this. I don't think there's caffeine in it, correct me if I'm wrong, but I love this at the end of the day. I usually make a whole pot and I just drink this, and it just, I don't know, something about it just makes me feel like I'm digesting my food better and getting sleepy. I could be wrong though. I don't know. It has a lot of good health benefits. It like internally like cools the body and boosts the immune system, I think. Welcome to my fridge. I also bought large size, this is so sketchy that I'm holding this right now, large size of gochujang, so Korean red pepper paste. Love. This is like staple in my salmon recipe. I will put it in the cards above for you guys. I got doenjang, and I actually made homemade doenjang jjigae last night. It's so easy to make. I don't know why I've never made it. It's like literally the easiest thing ever. Pardon our ugly fridge. It's hard to keep up. I got natto because I love natto for breakfast in the morning. So good. Natto, if you're not familiar, is fermented soybeans. They're gross. It really is. Like, it's an acquired taste or just a weird addiction. I'm a bit of both. What else did I get that's in here? That's it. That's not it. Welcome to my freezer. I bought some meat for making hot pot, but I didn't realize I accidentally bought lamb. This was in the beef section. So someone clearly put it there and I wasn't reading. I just assumed it was all beef, but I accidentally bought lamb, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm a little bit disappointed, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store maybe later today and buy beef. I don't know. Then my boyfriend grabbed this. It's yakisoba. Or yaki udon. I don't know if it's any good. He just appeared with it and wanted it, so we'll find out how it is. And then the prize purchase of our trip to Galleria Supermarket is this. Please pardon the messy counters, but I got a hot pot. It was literally only like $17, and on Amazon they want like 50 for this, because I was looking on Amazon and it was all like so expensive. I was like, I'm not paying $50 for a freaking pot. And then literally the next day at Galleria I see this for $17, and they had so many good things like this, you guys. They had stone bowl pots, they even had like proper Korean and Japanese barbecue grills there. And on Amazon, again, I purchased on Amazon for that in the summertime and paid like $70, I feel like, or 40. And there it was so much cheaper, like so much cheaper. So if you're ever wondering, I recommend going to the Galleria Supermarket. Where was it? It was near where the Omomo is in North York. So like an 8-minute drive up the road is the Galleria Supermarket from there. If you live in Toronto, go there. Like, go to that one. It was the best Galleria I've ever been to. It was so busy too, so that's how you know it's good. It was slammed. So I really want to make hot pot for us. And I also ordered, because before we went to Galleria, I ordered japchae noodles, so Korean sweet potato glass noodles in bulk on Amazon for like $20. So I want to make japchae as well. It's really easy to make also. So I don't know, I'm just having a real Japanese soup, Korean food fix this year, and I'm kind of feeling it's a little bit influenced by my FOMO I'm having this year for life in Japan. Like, I'm actually, like, I don't know, we've been in this whole work from home situation for a year now, and I'm happy about it, and I love that I'm back to working as a full-time influencer. I love it. But at the same time, the last time I was able to work like this was when I was living in Japan, and it's really giving me, or even, I don't count Australia, honestly, that was the worst year of my life, but like, it's giving me such FOMO, and like, I'm talking about this on stream a lot, but I haven't talked about it to you guys over here on my vlogging channel. And I'm seeing like a lot of people who haven't lived in Japan for a while, or just haven't lived in Japan at all, moving to Japan this year. And it kind of gives me even more FOMO because, as you guys know, when we were originally planning to live overseas, Japan was on our list, but we couldn't go because they are not open for regular tourism visas or just entry and whatnot. Like, you have to have a job lined up or you have to go to school to move there right now. So a lot of people are doing the schooling option to be able to go to Japan now, and it makes sense that people are going to Japan now because what else are we going to do? We're all in just this weird purgatory of life situation. So now is actually a good time to live out your dream and move overseas, because what else are you going to do? You're going to sit at home and work from home or just be jobless. So might as well go do language school in the country you've always wanted to live in, right? And it's giving me mad FOMO because, like, I really wanted to also do the same thing. I wanted to take this opportunity of no longer being constrained to a career level job here in Canada and, you know, go back to the place I always wanted to now that my boyfriend also is no longer constrained to location. But that didn't work out because he already has a career level job and I don't want to go in debt again for language school that I don't need, you know? So I'm having a serious FOMO about that. Like, we really do, like, and especially considering we were planning to go to Japan twice for vacation purposes and once trying to go there to live, all within the course of a year. It's really sad, you know? I don't know. So I know a lot of people are always like, why don't you just move it back to Japan? And it's like, it's so much easier said than done, especially, like, there's just so many factors. And for the longest time, for like the past few years, the reason I couldn't was because of debt. I had a huge amount of debt from my experience in Australia being the worst experience ever. I had a lot of bad things happen to me there that put me in a huge amount of financial debt. So I couldn't move back. I couldn't move anywhere, you know, until I paid that off. And then conversely, coming back to Canada, I had to go back to school to establish my working qualifications because my experience in Asia didn't equate to experience in Canada, which just doesn't make any sense, but that's how it is. And then that was more debt. So finally, within the past year, I paid off all my existing student debt, all my new student debt, and all my debt accumulated from the bad experiences in Australia, which was like $5,000. So in total, I had probably $20,000 worth of debt to pay off. And that was cumulative of my bad experiences in Australia, moving overseas, all the back and forths, and my original student debt and newly accumulated student debt. So it was a lot. So I couldn't just move back to Asia because that's another how many thousands of dollars, which I didn't have. And then finally I was debt free and working from home with all the flexibility I had once before, but COVID restrictions, right? And yes, it's kind of weird to look at people moving overseas. Like, I feel like it's fine as long as you're practicing, like you're getting your COVID test, you're wearing a mask, you're being super hygienic, you're being careful, you're quarantining, you're isolating and self-isolating. I don't really see a problem in it personally if you're being responsible. So it's just like I'm having huge FOMO for it, and I just feel like I'm missing out on my life again to sit here. Like, I love our apartment. I'm so fortunate to have an apartment, but like my dream was to always like live in Japan long term. But realistically, as an adult, like, it doesn't really make sense, but I want to go back. So what I'm hoping happens is I'm hoping the vaccine and all these situations improve to the point where borders are able to open up again to tourism and start accepting tourist visas. And then what I hope we can do is do like long stints in Japan. So like live in Japan for 3 months and then come back here and spend 3 months in Canada and like back and forth, you know? That's kind of what I'm hoping to do, because like living in Japan is great and all, but there's a lot of huge costs that come with it, and it's not really something my boyfriend can easily do with his job, like, because the time zone change is complete opposite. It would be very difficult for him to do that long term. So what I'm thinking my realistic goal would be, or dream, I guess you can say, because I don't want to put that pressure on me to have it as a goal, is that things get better enough that Japan opens up to accepting tourist visas again, so we can go 3 months at a time and stay for 3 months and have fun experience and then come back without losing our home here, because I love having a home here. I don't want to give that up. And then that way we can go to Japan as much as we want. But there's a lot of things that needs to come with that, like more income to be able to sustain that, plus paying rent here, plus paying rent there. So let's work hard to make 2021 the year of financial goodness and growth, so I can go to Japan because I have the flexibility and no more debt. So let's just make enough money that we can afford these flights and stuff. And anyway, I'm assuming like if borders do open back up again for tourism reasons, I think travel costs are still going to be rather cheap because of the serious lack of traveling that happened in 2020. But yeah, anyway, I'm talking to you guys a lot today because I feel like I haven't talked to you much in a while because I've been so stressed. So I hope you enjoyed this chit-chatty vlog. Definitely subscribe to see weekly vlogs of my life in Canada, and hopefully when we start traveling again. Just chatting, hanging out with you guys, showing what I get up to. Not getting up to too much lately because all of Toronto's been in a 2-month lockdown, and it's probably going to be most of the winter, but I'm still going to try to share with you guys and do as much as I can in the middle of a full-on lockdown. So happy new year to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to see weekly vlogs regular. Check me out on my social media channels such as Instagram, Twitter, and on my Patreon and Twitch account. I stream weekly on my Twitch account every single day, Monday through Friday. So if you ever want to chat and hang out with me and play video games, you can catch me there. Otherwise, you can catch me on my Instagram, where I upload every single day to my stories on what I'm getting up to. So if you want to see what's going on right in the heat of the moment, you can catch that there, as well as aesthetic related stuff on my feed, IG stories, reels, all that jazz. I have TikTok, but I need to get better at making TikToks. My God, I'm so slow at it. And Twitter for just chatting and hanging out and whatever. So yeah, definitely check that all out. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.